Do you want to make friends but you're shy? In this video, I will teach you how to make friends as a very typey personality. So let's go into it. The secret number one is that every friendly person wants friends. I know that this one sounds very obvious, so let me break this down for you. What it doesn't mean is every extroverted person wants friends or every introverted person wants friends. Don't look at people as like extrovert, introvert. Just look at how people greet you. So if you're constantly going to a place and someone says hi to you always, don't really like pay attention to what they do, pay attention to how they do it. So I have had situations where like someone might come to me often and like greet me, but and they might be an extrovert, but someone that is introverted might come to me and just like you can feel that genuineness of like, dang, I'm so happy to see you. Okay, let's jump into point number two, which is to have friends, you need to be friendly. So it kind of ties into point number one, which is every friendly person wants friends. And it's just basically going to the first analogy that I gave you guys. When I would say hi to a person, even if they were an introvert or like shy, felt that warmth. So if you want to have friends, it's okay if you're shy as long as you're genuine and that person will feel the warmth of, okay, this person actually wants a friend. We will jump now into point number three, which is initiate simply and pay attention. So I think people get overwhelmed when making friends because they jump into like, I need to go to this person, I need to say hi, introduce myself, basically give a business speech, and then I need to invite this person somewhere. When making a friend, you don't have to go all in. You can test the waters. So you can be like, you know what? Let me just say hi to this person and see how they react. If you're a little bit shy, maybe go with someone. If they're kind and they ask questions, then make a second interaction. So it's kind of like dating in a way, but you're the girl, so you're just like seeing if that person is responding. Um, and if you see a good interaction after several times of saying hi, then that's when you can say, hey, I'm going to go for coffee. Would you like to come with me? Or if you want to be safe, you can pick a place that you're already going to. So, for example, when it comes to school, you can say, hey, I'm going to the cafeteria. Do you want to come with me? Pay attention to what they say. If they say no, that's completely fine. But if it's consistently no, I would try like three times. If it's consistently no, then just move on. And it's not personal or anything. It's just that person is not meant to be your friend. And that's it. If you have a hobby in common and you met through like a hobby group, say strength training or pottery or any of that, you can basically grab that topic and build on it. If you don't know anything or you're new to the hobby, then that could be another way of making friends. So just ask questions, say, hey, I don't know how this works. Could you help me? And if the person is kind and you see a good response, then you have your answer, and that person would be a good person to initiate like a potential friendship with. And it's the same with class. Like it doesn't have to be straight up like, hey, how was your day or something like that. Just it can be something random like, hey, I forgot my pencil. Do you have one? And just like try and see how the person responds. If they're like, oh yeah, totally, like that happens to me too, then that can be a good person to make a friend with. But if they're um, like, yeah, sure, then I mean, just move on. It's not personal. Um, so we will go to secret number three on making friends, and this is treat friendships as you would treat dating. And this is what I mean. I know it sounds a little bit out there, but for example, you're already hanging out, you're already like making plans. If the person cancels last minute, I would see that as maybe like a red flag. And I'm not saying like immediately end that friendship, but I would just like, okay, hold it to the side and just observe with more caution. Um, this is what I want you to pay attention to. If that behavior becomes normal, if it becomes like a pattern, and I'm not saying like, oh, like wait a year. What I'm saying is like, okay, if you're gonna hang out with a person and they cancel 3 out of the 5 times, I would really just reconsider putting that friendship down and just finding a new friend. And this is why, because friendships are not meant to be stressful. They're not meant to be hard. They should be like some of the easiest parts of life. So a friendship should add to your life. It should add joy. It should add connection. And if it's taking away or if it's bringing a little bit of stress because you don't know if the person is gonna cancel on you, then yeah, just make a new friend. And it's not personal, but you do want to make sure that you have good friends. Okay, and this is how you're gonna contrast the good parts of your life with friendship so that you can tell if this friendship is good for you or not. So say you have an amazing husband or an amazing boyfriend or an amazing mom or just an amazing something, like amazing, and put that person's name there. And then you're gonna say, you know what? Would this amazing person forget my birthday? The answer is no, obviously not. So then uh, the friends should not forget your birthday. Or if you have some plans and you're like, okay, would this amazing person cancel the plans on me? And you're like, no, obviously not. This person loves me. So you're gonna expect that same thing from your friendship. And friendships grow, so you're not going to expect that at the beginning. Like in the first weeks, you're not going to expect that person to like know your birthday or anything like that. But you have to have a standard moving forward. That way you don't just like accept any type of friendship, because you want good friendships, because friendships should be some of the easiest parts of life. Don't focus on race, age, or income. This is why. I know that most people go into looking for friendships expecting to be the same age, to be the same color or income, but friendships should not be based on external factors, because you might not have friends because you're overlooking people that could be really really good friends in your life, and you might be overlooking someone that is incredible and it's friendly and loyal just because they might be a different age than you. I know it's a hard truth, but if you choose external factors to choose your friendships, then the friendships that you choose might be superficial. If you say like all my friends have to be pretty, or all my friends have to be rich, or all my friends have to be blah blah blah, like whatever it is that you're putting in that category, then your friendships might take a very superficial route. Just expand a little bit outside of that basic circle, and you might just make the best friends. So, and then I will finish this with number 5, just because it feels weird to end on number 4. And this is number 5. Be yourself. Don't be nervous. If you're an introvert, that is completely okay. Don't focus on the rejections. Don't overplay it so much that you get yourself out of making friends. All it takes is one single acknowledgement, one simple hi, one simple hey, can I borrow your pencil? And like next thing you know, you might have a friend in a month. So don't be afraid of putting yourself out there, because if you are wanting to find friends, chances are you're a great person, and anyone that is friendly will see that in you and they will want to be your friend too. So sometimes it just takes very little to find a great friendship.